Hello everyone, my name is ClickFlow and welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Thrive Guide. I hope you guys are having a great day. The zombies sound like they're having a good day over there in the distance. But we are starting off back here at the end portal that we found in the last episode, and we have it activated, and we're about ready to go into the end. And I think in this episode we are going to slay the dragon. We're going to take on the Ender Dragon and free the end. I'm super happy about that. But before we do that, I'm not going to go in immediately. I have a few preparations that I still want to make. You can see we made a lot of preparations already. We have um, a few ender pearls left over. We have some wood. We have some golden apples, the enchanted golden apple. We have some backup tools and weapons and such. But I think I want to go back to my base really quick and get a few more things, namely ladders and potions of slow falling. And I want those for a few specific reasons. But I'm going to, but when we get there, we will spawn in the middle of a floating island over the void. And if we fall into the void, of course, we're going to die and lose all of our items, all of our tools and such. But in the center of the island, there's going to be a bedrock nest looking thing that is kind of like the nest of the Ender Dragon. And then surrounding that, there will be 30 to 40 block tall obsidian pillars with crystals on the top. And those crystals will allow the Ender Dragon to regenerate its health after we have damaged it. So we need to take out those crystals. And one of the easy ways to do that is to shoot it with a bow and arrow. But some of them are caged up, and we have to physically scale up to the top of it, break the cage, and then blow up the crystal. So we're going to need some things to scale with, and that's why I'm going to get ladders. And the potions of slow falling are because sometimes during the fight, the dragon does tend to knock you really, really, really high up in the air, and you will die because of fall damage. And so we're going to try to avoid that by having potions of slow falling. Of course, you could do the old water bucket trick where you jump and then before you land, you place down a bucket of water, and then the bucket of water absorbs all of the fall damage. It's a little bit unpredictable, and I don't trust my skills with the water bucket as much as other people trust themselves. So I'm not going to go that route. But I'm gonna have it on my hotbar anyway, just in case the potion doesn't work. But potions of slow falling do require phantom membranes, so I'm going to have to go back to my base and not sleep for a couple of days, take on some phantoms, brew up some of those potions, and make some ladders, and then add those things to my ender chest. And then I will meet you guys back here. I don't think those preparation things are too noteworthy. I just wanted to explain what I was going to do before we started the fight. But those things I wanted to get out of the way before we started. So I'm going to go away and go grab those things, and then I'm going to come back and we can enter the end dimension and start our dragon fight. Alright folks, welcome back, and as you can see we are back here at the nether portal, end portal, excuse me, and you can see this is my little water tunnel that I've been using to get in and out. I have here the ender chest, and as you can see I've made a lot more preparations. We have 10 ender pearls that I think I'm going to take with me, have some more food, which I think I'll actually put a little bit more in my inventory right now, some golden apples, a couple of enchanted golden apples. I have some eggs. Eggs are going to be useful for taking out the end crystals. Of course, you can shoot them with a bow, which is what I will try to do. But they are quite fragile, and any projectile will cause them to be destroyed. So it is useful to note that you can use any thrown projectiles like eggs or snowballs or things. It's kind of silly, but it's fun. I have a little over a stack of ladders that I can use to scale up and down the obsidian pillars. I brought an anvil and some a mending and unbreaking 3 book because I want to apply those to a special type of loot that we can get after the Ender Dragon is killed. So I will not be using these in this video probably. Same with the rockets or the fireworks. I do have 3 potions of slow falling for 4 minutes each. I also have a potion of instant health 2, and then 3 potions of regeneration 2. Those are going to be fantastic for us. And then I also have a backup sword, a backup bow, and then a couple of backup pickaxes just in case something nasty were to befall us. So I think I'm going to make a crafting table and make a chest for us so we can store some of the non-essential things. As you can see, I've already switched to my spruce wood, but we can throw that down. And I'm going to try and sort through some of my inventory on the things that I don't necessarily need / want. Things in the hotbar that I would like, definitely my sword with a high sharpness. We definitely want a pickaxe for being able to remove blocks and such. The axe and the shovel are not going to be strictly necessary. In the end, there is really only one type of block, end stone, and the axe and the shovel will probably not do very much for us there. Definitely want to have a bow and some arrows. Torches I probably will leave behind as well, just because those aren't strictly necessary during the dragon fight. We will definitely want the ladders on our hotbar. I'll keep those like that. And the potions. I'm going to keep all of my potions on my hotbar just like this, so that if we run out, I can quickly chug one and then throw it back in. I'm also going to keep some ender pearls on my hotbar, or at least pretty readily accessible. Probably right here. It's good to have blocks on the hotbar as well, but since we're going to be using these ladders, we probably won't strictly need the blocks as much as we will if we were not to use ladders. And then other things I think I'm going to take out of my inventory, like I don't think I need this wood. I definitely want some stacks of blocks like this. I definitely want the food, which we can use to regenerate our health with. And of course the water bucket as a last resort, so in case we are falling and I don't get a potion of slow falling fast enough, I can throw this water bucket down, hopefully before I die and fall to my death. So I think that is everything. I've got some feather falling 4 on our boots. We definitely want to have that for fall damage. And then we got a lot of protection and unbreaking. I think this is it, folks. I honestly am really nervous. The dragon fight on Bedrock Edition is a doozy. It's really hard, honestly. I've only ever fought the dragon twice. Previously to this, so I am actually kind of nervous. But I guess there is no time like the present. First things first, though, I am going to have a stack of blocks on my hotbar because when we first spawn, it is possible for our spawn location to be on a couple of obsidian blocks that are separated from the island, and we want to be able to get to the island as quickly as possible without the chance of us being knocked off into the void. Last thing, I also want to make sure that we set our spawn point here. In case something unfortunate were to happen to us, I want us to be able to spawn right next to the end portal instead of back at our farmhouse base and have to travel all that way back. But I guess here goes nothing. Wish me luck. And here we are in the end, and we spawn away from the, and we want to bridge over here as fast as we can, and we're in the safety of the end island. Perfect. So that is fantastic. As you can see, we have the Ender Dragon boss bar showing up uh, on screen, and that is going to indicate the health of the Ender Dragon. So we want to be able to take out those end crystals. So that is going to be our first objective. We're going to have to watch for the Enderman, and we're going to have to watch for the dragon. He does all kinds of different attacks, like swoop attacks and such, as well as breathing toxic fumes at us. Oh, we broke through the surface, and there is our first um, okay, here we go. Looks like I angered one of the Endermen. We are going to have to watch out for that breath attack. Oops.
The suspense is terrible. I hope it'll last.
Whew, I gotta dig myself a little hole to hide in for a second. Ooh, he hit me pretty hard that time. Whew. Okay. We're doing okay. We're still all right. Let's make our way up this tower. Whew. Whew. That was close. That right there was almost the end of us. He is mad at me. Shoot, my water bucket's gone. Whew. Okay, we have one last crystal, and then this guy is on his own. I got some slow falling, so I think I'll just jump off. Perfect. So now it's just him. Let's get him. We've almost got him, folks. Here it is. Oh, so close. We're so close. Dang it. Wow. That was something else. Woo, and as you can see, we get our reward of experience. Wow. Holy cow, that was intense. As you can see, I was pretty speechless most of the time. Sorry about that. But as you can see now, this little end nest has become the end portal back to the overworld. Without this, the end once you go to the end, you cannot return. So that is exciting. And as you can see on the top, there is an item here. If we hit that, it teleports away, and there it is. That is the dragon egg. I don't have my torches on me right this instant. I don't know if I put those in the ender chest or not. Unfortunately, it looks like I didn't. That's okay. We can get this when we come back. But whew, that sure that sure makes you scared. I don't know. It sure makes me shake. I just that was intense. Whew. But we have that back, and as you can see off in the distance, there is another generated item, a little portal. Excuse you. Come at me, bro. Huh. There's a little structure generated over there, and that is another portal. But that doesn't take us back to the overworld. That takes us all the way out to the outer end islands. Yes, there is more terrain generation out in the far reaches of the end dimension, and that is where we can find some really exciting loot items, namely the elytra and shulkers. Shulkers are a type of mob, but when you kill them, they drop shulker shells, and that allows us to expand our inventory, which is really awesome. So I'm really excited about this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this look into how to fight the Ender Dragon and how to win. We didn't end up dying in that, so I'm pretty happy about that. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you find it useful, and I hope you can kick the dragon's butt in your own world. But I think that is all for me. My name has been ClickFlow. If you guys liked the video, why don't you smash that like button? And if you love the video, why don't you subscribe for some more content? And I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.